So we got a question, how do you support business case development and budget development for our project? So I think with our expertise, we have done these projects before, both on a customer side as well as on an implementation side. So from that perspective, you get a much more holistic view. You can see what are really the costs of implementing this. On one side, you have the software licenses, where we can provide you already with ballpark figures. We know what the vendors will come up with. It always depends a bit how you negotiate or how your procurement is negotiated, but you get a ballpark figure. Based on the implementation experiences that our consultants bring, we also know roughly what are the implementation budgets. So what is your implementation partner going to ask for the implementation, and we can budget that. And then last but not least, we will also help and shape you what's the effort and the cost for your team, for your internal setup. So how much time does your team need to spend on the project? How is that translated to cost? And not only during the project, but also after the project. So how do you make sure from the project you get to a proper post-go live and make sure that things are there stable and covered as well? And then I think last but not least, we also look at what we call change management, digital adoption, how to make sure we have a holistic view and make sure that the entire project is covered, not only project perspective, but also organizational, training, communication, change management, digital adoption. So all work that into a budget and a realistic timeline. So that I think is one part of the business case. It's much more focused on timeline, budget, cost. On the other side, we will also help you what are then the savings or potential increase in revenue that you can generate so that you can really get a proper business case, calculate your NPV and your ROI, and really have that in a holistic case built over 3, 5, 7 years, depending what use case it is. And that is then really a solid base with which you can go to your management, your board, your CFO. He will understand the figures and it's clear, documented, and then you know you're safe from a money perspective, budget perspective, and you know what your return on investment will be. So that I think is where our experience come in to make sure we cover these angles, we help you uncover the data that you need to complete all this, and with that, you're on a good setting to start your project.